Hey guys, it's Brandon and David.
Hello.
Hey, we're here on the farm today. We're going to do a hive check on the 2 hives that we have here and see how things are going. It's kind of a warm day today, very muggy, typical summer day for Middle Tennessee. Hey, David, you want to share something special?
Yeah, so at the end of the video, we will show y'all how to get these, but we're giving away new Catalpa Bee stickers.
All right, so we'll show you at the end of the video how you can get one of those stickers. Hey, come along. All right, as we get started here, I wanted to kind of show you the outside of the boxes and show you how the bees are actually bearded up on the outside. Normally when this occurs, it's because they're hot, or at least that's my experience with it. So I'm curious as to how that's gonna, I'm curious as to how they're gonna react whenever I start going into the hive. And really I'm curious as to what I'm gonna see once I get in there. You can see that both of the hives are like that. I also need to do some trimming around them, just to kind of open up some of the grass flow. I don't think that's necessarily the problem, but I do need to definitely do some trimming. All right, we've got our hive suit on here. This is my newer one that is more breathable. Not sure that I like it so far. Not sure that I like the hat part of it. We're gonna try it again today. Again, it'll be interesting once we get in these hives to see how they're doing. Like I said, the bearding on the outside of the box kind of concerns me a little bit. We'll see what we find. All right, we're gonna start out with this one box here. Got our smoker. Prime it a little bit here. Take our weight off. If you'll remember, I just added the top deep to these boxes just a couple of weeks ago. So I am very curious to see what I find inside, see how much they built out with that top on. As you can see, we've got some bees here on the top. The actual inner cover stuck to the top of the box. I'm just going to leave it like that. We do have a little bit of burr comb, wonky comb, whatever you want to call it, here on the top, but it's not really hurting anything. Scrape a little bit of it off and save it. I wouldn't expect to find a ton of action in this upper box, but you never know. Again, I didn't really expect to see all of the bees bearded on the outside of the box in general. So I don't expect to see a ton of bees inside the hive because of that. And as you can see, there's nothing really built out here. And that's really the same thing that I'm seeing across all of these upper frames. Nothing's built out at all. Which I had a little bit of concern about that whenever I put these frames in, because I didn't wax them well. Actually, I just used the pre-wax that was on there. But today I brought some beeswax, and so we'll go through and wax these frames, see if that helps them build it out a little better. Let's move on to the next box down. See if you can see very many bees in there. Quite a few in there. All right. One of the things I'm going to be looking for today is to see if like the hive at home, if we've got any concerns over hive beetles in this hive. So far, I'm not seeing anything, but we're definitely going to be on the look for that. Make sure that that's not a concern. All right, we're going to take this frame out here. This is going to be the outermost frame on this side. Let's see what we see here. This is one of those frames that did not have, or it was just pre-waxed. So you can see they built out a little bit of comb here. All of this is new comb that they built out. Down here they built out nothing. Same thing on the outside here. So again, definitely need to put some beeswax on these frames, see if that'll help them build out a little quicker, a little better. We're gonna go on in. Now this one they have built out quite well. So just like the other one, this is one of the pre-waxed frames, and you can see that they built it out pretty good. I'm gonna try to show you some things in here. If you look in this section right here, you'll see some little white larvae. So those are little baby bees that are starting to form in there. And as I look through, I can see different stages of white larvae. We've got some capped brood over here. So these will be emerging bees very soon. A little bit right there as well. And on this side, they're still building out the comb. They're very calm today. It's good to see. Again, there's not a ton of the bees in the hive because they're all bearded on the outside. Grab my hive tool. Need to keep it with me. Just stick it down in my pocket. All right. I'll smoke them a little bit just because I don't want to hurt them as I'm taking out these frames. My smoker's about to go out. I seem to always struggle with my smoker. I need to get some burlap and start using that as my fuel. All right, here's one of the frames that actually came with the nuke when I bought it. So you can see the frame is actually darker in color, but there's lots of capped brood here, so lots more bees to emerge. We do have a few drone cells down here. These are drone cells right here. You can see how they're larger, more round, where these are worker cells here. That's normal. As the hive needs drones, they will build drone cells, and then the queen will lay in them. If you blow on them a little bit, you can get them to move off of any place that you're looking. So that's what I'm actually doing there, is just blowing on them a little bit. Just trying to make sure everything looks good. I'm seeing lots of larvae. So we still got a queen that's laying in here. Oh, but look at here, look at here. First one. We have a queen cell. Where did it go? Right here. If you see right here, this is a queen cell. And so what the bees have done is they've made that cell there in case they need a new queen. Let's look down in it. There's no egg laid in it, so I'm not really worried about it. It's not abnormal for them to lay a queen or to build a queen cell. And I'm not worried about them swarming right now. It's after the summer equinox, and so bees don't normally swarm after the summer equinox. So they've just built it there. Oh, I do see one hive beetle, but only one so far. We're gonna take care of that one hive beetle that we saw. All right, we're gonna continue on looking in this hive. All right, we're going to look in the second hive. Let's see if we have any different outcomes here. And again, I've got to do some mowing around these hives. Let me just check the weight. See, both of these are very, very underweight for the time of year that it is. When comparing this one to the hive that I have at home, the hive at home is heavy, like super heavy, and these just aren't at all. I'm not even really gonna fool with this top box much because I can tell that they haven't built out anything hardly in it. All right, so we finished that hive check. A little disappointed, honestly. Not really sure what to make of what we saw. You know, each of the hives have a ton of bees in them. There's a ton of larvae, there's a ton of eggs, capped brood. So from that standpoint, everything looks very healthy. I didn't see the queen in either hive, but I saw, again, capped brood, larvae, eggs. Like, everything looks fine from that standpoint. The thing that has me concerned is that they've eaten their honey. And this is the time of year where they've got to be storing that honey away. You know, I added another box on the top of each of these hives, really, because I thought that they were ready to start building out those extra frames on top. And they're not. They've eaten what they had in the lower frames, and they're not building anything out on the upper frames. So that has me worried. I'm gonna have to do some research to try to see what that means. What could that be an indication of? Obviously, I can feed them more, and that's probably the first thing that I need to do is start feeding them again. But beyond that, you know, kind of what made them do this. It's been quite warm, quite wet here in Middle Tennessee. In fact, we've had, got a little bee that's, Not happy. All right, you may have seen me act a fool right then. We had a bee that was flying around me, and I'm not even messing with their hive. So that was the other thing. They're very temperamental, especially one of the boxes. So again, I'm gonna have to go and do some research. As you can see, I'm soaking wet. So that new jacket, while it is more breathable, I think it's a little too big. I don't like the hat on it. So I think I'm going to continue to look around to see what else might be out there as far as breathable beehive suits. So again, we're gonna have to do some research, figure out what's going on with the hives. A little bit disappointed, a little frustrated, but we'll see what's going on. Hey, I'm gonna show you something really cool real quick. Hold on. While I was talking to you, I noticed, look at this deer in the sunshine. Just eating away. And actually this video actually shows there's quite a bit of nectar that these bees could be going after. So why are they not going after it? All right, so at the beginning of the video, Corey David mentioned that we have new stickers for our Catalpa Bee Company, and it lists our website there. If you would like one of these stickers, leave a comment down below, and then we'll reach out to you and get you a sticker mailed to you, free of charge. We just want to kind of spread the news about our new bee company and the excitement that we have around that. So again, if you're interested in one of the new Catalpa Bee Company stickers, let us know in the comments below, and we'll get one mailed out to you as soon as we can. Hey, thanks for watching. I know that this was kind of a weird video. I honestly expected to crack these hives open and see quite a bit of honey development and comb development on those frames, and I just didn't see that. Also, give us a like, subscribe to our channel. That really helps us out, helps us grow the channel, helps us get more hives, and just grow our content overall. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.